Hello everyone, Wenzeltron here, and we're back on Heroes of the Storm. And first of all, thank you guys for continuing to join me on the adventures in the Nexus, as it is a fun ride as always. So, Samuro, this is continuing with the stealth updates. He has now gained the ability to use his trait of image transmission. So this is along with the movement speed on his abilities, and he can now swap places with his images, which is your Q ability. Baseline, I believe it's a 25-second cooldown. It doesn't actually say here. We'll know specifically when we get in the game. Other than that, a few things just about his build. I was doing a lot of theory crafting and understanding what was better. The main change here for Samuro was that the clones you make with your Q ability are now very, very, very weak. They do very much less damage than they did before. And so most of your damage is from Samuro himself, meaning you have to be putting yourself in harm's way a lot more. And the builds I've been seeing is actually going to be based around the E ability at every tier, basically. So the level 1 tier is this movement speed, which makes Samuro much better, because if he has to be getting into people's faces, he also needs to get out of people's faces to be not destroyed. Very important. The Way of Illusion here, level 1, is totally a trap. And I'm just going to summarize a couple things here too as well. The ultimate choice is definitely Bladestorm now, because the Illusion Master used to be better because micro your images are stronger, but because your images don't do as much damage, being able to group them up and micro them around is not as useful. Then the last one is you don't really want to create more images since they're not that good. And having a teleport is better, and there's some functionality changes with his Q that I would like to talk about as well. And then last but not least, the best one here is actually going to be Windstrider at level 20. I preferred this one even before this rework. You could probably maybe do Advancing Strikes, but Windstrider is definitely the better one. So, with that, everybody, we're going to jump into this game. But Samuro is not as reliant on the stealth, because he used to be about deception and using your images as a tool to confuse opponents, to not be sure who to attack as a roaming kind of gank, and then also Split Soaker. But his role is a bit different now, and we'll see where he falls, or even if he gets played, because he used to have a lot of single target DPS in, what is it called? Battlefield of Eternity. But I don't think that's the case anymore. So, let's jump into it, everybody. Thank you all for joining me one more time, and don't forget the like button and subscribe as well. See you in game. Alright, everybody, we've actually got a good map for us. We've got Cursed Hollow. I would say this is actually a pretty good map for Samuro, because he does pretty well when he can force the enemy team to react to him, but then by the time they react to him, he can just be gone because of the way his kit works. He's all about being somewhere, getting value, and then leaving before anything ever happens to him. And then looking at their team, they actually really can't punish me actually too hard. The biggest thing as Samuro counter, I would say, is hard CC, like roots and stuns, obviously. Are probably his main difficulty next to burst damage, but since this team might actually be okay. So for level 1, we're going to go for Way of the Wind. So when you enter or exit your Wind Walk ability, you will increase your movement speed by 40%. That's actually more than mount speed in this game so far, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to actually use it here, so we got unrevealable for a little bit, and then we're going to pop our clothes. As you can see there, it teleported me to where the mouse cursor was. So we have a Stukov as our healer, which is good. There's a Nova right there. I don't want to get shot in the face, which I still did anyways. I'm actually probably going to go leave and head to the top lane. No, we do have a Junkrat, so we'll be alright. But in this direct fight, as we see here, that was the real Nova that was walking in the bush there. Oh, hello. Can you use my clone? I tried to teleport in front of it, but it didn't work. But as you can see there, we were able to keep up with Gazlo, even without being mounted and being able to just micro auto attacks. The clones are super weak. By weak, I mean they do like no damage. They only do 9 damage, according to the tooltip at level 1. And it just dodges the Gazlo laser, so we don't take silly damage for no reason. So as of right now, we can actually just kind of hold Gazlo at bay, which is ideal in my quick match games currently, while I play by myself at least, since most of my friends are with family and holiday stuff and things that normally happen around this time of year. I've been losing to games with these crazy matchmaking comps, basically, that are just very, very annoying, that just kind of push forever, and they don't go to objectives, and they just are really not fun to play against, and it's not fun. I'm actually dying here because the turrets, he's microing his turrets very well. I'm gonna go back and get full health and be ready for this. Side note, everybody, in the options you can actually turn on your timestamps for the chat log, which is kind of nice to know what's going on, even though it's not like a huge dealio or anything like that. All right, everyone, the level 4 tier here is important because it's like choose your sustain tool, basically, and the best one here is going to be one with the wind, because you get 30% armor, which is craziness. While your clones are active, I believe? No, it's while your E is active, sorry. There's a silly mistake. I'm actually going to use my movement speed here. So we're at 40% movement speed, as you can see, or 125. Oh, we haven't exited yet. It's only for a couple seconds, I believe. Yeah, so there's a 140 there, which is, it's a lot of movement speed. Allows for very quick rotations, and just a way to move around the map much, much better. I'm actually going to flank around onto these Gul'dan like a swoop, and we didn't quite save our good buddy Zul'jin there. I thought we were going to make it in time, but we did not, sadly. The other thing, though, is the clones do actually have more HPs than they did before, so we can push down. Like, the towers don't kill them once like they did before, which is good, because that was really annoying. And then I haven't really talked about the W, but the W ability is just a instant crit, which is his trait. Every 4 basic attacks. Ooh, get away from the Nova. I appreciate the Junkrat there for knocking her back out of stealth, keeping us out of harm's way. Last here is you can look at the mini map. The little purple icon shows where the next tribute will be spawning, which is really neat. Gotta watch out. Really don't want to die for no reason. I would feel bad. Alright, so level 7 is like your damage upgrade, like how do you want to deal with damages. I think this is the real one. It can't be. They just killed it. I'm silly. Last, though, is so we get Crushing Blow, which is 2 charges. I used to do that before. Phantom Pain, which increases crit. And then last is the Burning Blade, which gives you a little bit of AoE damage. The Burning Blade is going to be the better one of the tier for most situations, unless you're trying to do more single target damage, then you could either do Phantom Pain or Crushing Blow as you see fit, but Burning Blade just gives you more lane pushing utility. And this enemy team has foregone even trying to get an objective yet, which is interesting. So there you go. I just did so the proper way to micro his crit is you stack your crit with 2 hits, because so every 4 hits you get a crit, and then you get 2 crits basically in a row. So I'm just attacking that minion there so I can provide a little bit of utility. Nova might shoot me in the face though. No, he's probably gonna go for, yeah, as I expected. Just bullying these guys back. Nothing crazy. And it is bottom right side for them, but there's 2 up here still and only 1 of us. And 3 of us are already converging on the point, so we're going to be fine. I'm just going to keep Gul'dan here under control, even though it wouldn't be a pain if I left. I'm going to pop my images here, though, so they can take aggro of the wave and clear it up a little bit faster. Just going to hit zipping up and now rotate in. Looks like they did get it. No, they didn't get it yet. They will get it, though. Nope, Gezel's not actually channeling it. But we're going to lose Zul'jin. Surprisingly, we didn't lose Zul'jin. Gonna pop my movement speed now. I interrupted it! Feels good. I'm going to die for this stuff, for sure. 100%. But it gave my team enough time. Oh, but the dragon form is out now. They're about to actually hit 10 before us because of that death. Misplay on my part. Because Nova's still going to get it regardless. Didn't really need to die because there's only one for us. Ooh, good split arrow from the Hanzo picking off Propius. Feels bad. So they're 10 now. Just going to go middle and soak. Looks like we did lose Yojin right before that too. Either that or he backed. I don't remember. And now we've lost. So as you can see though, if someone tries to go into and trade in me, they're not going to win. Okay, so now that they've actually used their ultimates for the last fight, we're actually going to be able to get this one pretty easy, which is good for us. Just going to back on out, using the Blade Storm just to get away. I'm unstoppable. Oh man. I need to heal really badly. Good job with Junkrat interrupt. Should be able to make it though before things go bad. But Stukov has to back. But Junkrat can poke. We're kind of messing up here. I did not play this super well. Blowing my ultimate was not a good choice. Okay, dodged the one skill shot there. Gonna just kill his turret so he can stop poking us. But they have a lot of AoE damage, which really is making our lives difficult. So there goes Junkrat, their big AoE dealer, which is important. But we need. So no mana on. I really need to flank instead of going directly into them. There's Nova. I'm gonna just channel since she's not paying attention. Got it. We're just like this. Sneak it in. No, who is it? I hit it. Yes, saved him. I didn't need to do that either. No, this is a mistake. Just using that to try and so they don't slow me. Nope, snipe is too real. Not playing this too well at all. Thank God. So we still got 2 forts out of this, even though 3 of us died. He should go for Gazlo to knock him into the fort. Our Zul'jin went for hybrid build. Nice, he actually got the kill though, so that works out. I'm actually gonna get this camp. And pop my images. So for this one, we're gonna go Sikuchi. That's a hard word to say. Basically, this allows us to, when we use our wind walk, we will teleport a short distance forward like so, and this allows us to body block and get ahead of enemies to just be more utility and chase down heroes. Since that's what this entire build is built around, is being able to go super fast. Oh no. So here's the new Bruiser camp. I don't think I've talked about this in my other videos. They do give spell armor now, and so what you want to do is you want to attack the mage minion first, because he gives spell armor to all of the nearby minions, which means if you don't kill him, I mean, for Samuro it doesn't matter as much because you do most of the auto attack damage. You won't get as much value by leaving him alive. It'll just take you a little bit longer to do it, which is not ideal. I'm just gonna hearth back and get some HPs, and then prepare to go here. Should be in like 30 seconds. Probius did take out Hanzo there, which is pretty cool. As you can see though, I just soloed 2 camps on the map, and now we will have this Bruiser camp pushing the mid lane, which has already got a fort missing, and their team will have to respond to that. The only one that's really, really good at doing that is going to actually be Gazlo. Also,
monkey knows the way.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
I'm just gonna kill her. Because that's the healer. By leaving her alive, that was just an easy kill for me. There was no reason for me to leave her alive at all. And I just helped out Probius. I'm a good friend. Teamwork. Is that? Wow, Zul'jin just doesn't even, not even afraid. Oh, that's not the real one. She's here.
Choose a talent.
Okay. Harsh Winds is here, so after attacking hero during Wind Walk causes them to take 30% increased damage from Samuro for 3 seconds. So this is the new talent. I don't think they had this one before, or it was never picked. So this gives you even more burst potential. Hello, Nova. I see you. So there we go. The blink coming in handy there. And the just being able to escape is quite nice. Ah, she messed up! Using triple tap on the wrong minion. Lololols. Oh my god, it's so close to killing Hanzo there. I'm gonna try and dodge the corruption. I feel like it's going coming any second now. Ooh, nope. We have no support. We need to leave. So I don't know why our Stukov was doing that in the top lane. He is the, you know, one support on the team, and being alone against the Nova is never a good thing. So yeah, there is an arrow coming. It did impact, but there is no follow-up damage, thankfully. Nova could have definitely taken care of him rather easily. No! She's got like 0 HP! Oh, feels bad. Got him! And Alexstrasza is in front of me. We're gonna get this kill, ET. Boys! There we go. We're redeeming ourselves.
We both know you're not dead. I like you. One kill.
There we go. And another kill. And another one bites the dust.
Killing spree.
Nope, not gonna make it. Almost allowed Junkrat to get the kill though. I'm going to die. Or very close to being dead. Thanks for the heals. Also, I always forget, Samuro has no mana, which is an interesting thing. I just ate all of those because I had a weird itch on my finger and felt compelled to take care of it, which was weird. Oh wow, that was a lot of damage. Probius is pushing the bottom lane. We can push the middle lane. I'm actually going to go over here. So as you can see, there's a little mark, the Harsh Winds symbol. That means I'm doing increased damage to Gazlo. I'm going to back out of this because he's actually killing me a little bit. Do you have the pitch?
Such wondrous healing.
Uh-oh, this is a bad place. Nope. Lame. I had a feeling I was gonna make it out of that. But we're doing okay. Probius is doing Probius thing still. But Alexstrasza is being a pseudo specialist. She's actually one of the few supports that in the game that has a lane clear. The Alexstrasza definitely saves her ultimate to We're about to hit 20, so we're about...
In my favor.
And actually, now that I think about it, after explaining it to you guys, by getting this Wind Strider talent level 20, we can actually have a consistent uptime of 100%, 40% movement speed with this. The cooldown is 15 seconds. If we reduce it, excuse me, by 6, that is only a 9-second cooldown, with the duration of it being 10 seconds. So if we just use it now, that is 3 seconds of movement speed, I believe. Yes. So we're still 125, so we're 5 less than movement speed right now, but it's already back up. And so, with that, we should be able to almost traverse the map. Dang it, they just did it. But we should be able to defend our lanes from this. Unless they do boss or something crazy. But this is almost like 100% tied to stealth now. Ooh, baby. I can get her! I can get her! Oh no, she can heal off me. And my minions. Crap, that's bad. Crap, that's bad. Crap, that's bad. But I can do this? No! Oh, she did it again! So irritating, guys. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, and Zuljin was there. He read it very well. I applaud him. He was trying to read where she would show up. So, Gazlo went bottom lane. I decided to steal their camp. Should probably have done a boss if it really felt like it. Looks like they're going to lose Gul'dan. They're not grouping very well, to be honest. But we're doing okay. 30,000 hero damage, 38,000 on Zuljin at the max, and then their Nova. So taking that is go straight to their mid lane and start taking out some towers. And I head over here, doing the Bruiser camp. I'm worried about Gazlo, actually. He can do boss. He's not here. Okay. He's back on the other side of the map. Gotta make sure. I keep forgetting about my W cooldown. So there we go. And we should do boss. We should do boss, and then we'll actually be able to get our tribute and probably push for a win. Since theirs only actually took a single fort, gets them 0 value, which is really, really good for us. And as you can see, we are just melting this with all of our crazy single target DPS. As you see, I'm gonna go in here, just harassing. There's the ult already from. Great knockback from our Junkrat, perfect timing, and we'll be able to get that kill and then pop back into stealth like a soul to get away, giving me some increased armor. Oh boy. Hanzo did go the reduction of armor at level 20. There we go. Oh man, I like the Samuro build. This is a lot of fun. Come back. Give me the killing pathogen. We actually might be able to win the game right here, even without the trib. Probius is already positioned for the tribute though, so we're gonna do pretty well. This is a free keep for the most part. There we go. Nova's dead. Should be able to get Gazlo. Nope, not yet. We're gonna attack the core though. So as you can see, we're just melting these guys. Ooh, we gotta get out though. Where's he going with that? Surprise guest, my brother. He doesn't realize I'm recording. Boss just died at 20% on core. I need to leave. Oh no! Guillotine wins us the game, and there was a Stukov on the other side of the core, so he would have won it anyways. The GG team, led GG. I think I figured it out towards the end there. Played much better toward the end. Alright everyone, so this was the talent build, basically the EA build, only difference is at level 7 you get damage and level 16 gets you damage. The rest of the build is just utility and defensive. I will put a link for this one actually in the description as I used to, but because the other builds I was doing were not actually thought through very well, so this one actually is. So I'll give a link to this one. I like this one. Alright everyone, so this is the Samuro rework yet again. I really enjoy this actually. It's very unique. It's a different type of Samuro, and I don't think he has as high of a nuanced skill cap as he did previously. Especially because you don't have to go for Illusion Master at the higher level. You can still go for Bladestorm and get just as much value otherwise, which is actually kind of interesting, but I do enjoy it. And it does protect you from the one thing, like I said, the hard CC, and just mistakes on your own. So with that, everyone, let me know what you guys think of the Samuro update / rework. I would really appreciate it, and please don't forget the like button and subscribe as well, and I'll see you in the next one.